What's up, you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, we are taking a look at Nvidia stock. And guys, this coming week on Nvidia is very important. This will change Nvidia forever, or this will make Nvidia go to again, not just the top here, 975, but all-time high. So why and what are the possibilities if they happen can make these moves? Both either going to the downside and changing Nvidia forever, or even making new all-time highs. Both of these are the possibilities this coming week, and in this video we'll be dissecting all those potential use cases that may happen in the price action, provided some critical levels break, some trend actions changes, and some structure changes, and those particular cases would happen. So we'll identify all of that in this video. I'll take you over how the last week went on Nvidia, how things are looking like, what type of plays we have been taking, what type of plays can be taken going into next week, and then also guys, with that, please hit the like and subscribe, and also note, none of this is any financial advice. It's only for education purposes. I'm only sharing my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't even take guarantee of anything that may happen in the stock market. Just providing my opinion as only for education purposes. You are solely responsible for your own financial decisions and outcomes. Okay. So Nvidia, first I want to start off with setting up a bit of background on this and what things have been rolling out as, and then we'll make our way through from that. So we had this bearish engulfing candle on Nvidia, and this was quite some time ago now. It was 8th of March, so it's already almost a month, right? And from more than a month now, Nvidia hasn't really gotten out of this bearish engulfing candle. It has retested it, but it has always has been sold off. It's the supply zone. Supply test has always been failed on Nvidia. Now, I mentioned that back then these big cap stocks just don't plummet. All right, after bearish engulfing candle, there are possibilities of retests that may happen, and we got that retest. And we took all these downtrend plays back then. If you have been seeing my video since then, you already know. Then we took all these intraday long plays as well. I talked about all of this with you. Took all these plays. Then we took the short plays as well, and we are in the short plays, right? Now, what is Nvidia telling us for now on the daily interval, and then we'll talk about other things real quick. We are still below 20 days moving average on Nvidia. Been rejecting this from last 3 days. Okay, this is on the daily interval sentiment right now. We have this supply zone still active. However, we haven't really marked this as a fully distribution phase yet. The confirmation of this is once we lose this level of 850 to 825. This is the zone. And, most importantly, this is the level. 825 is the final nail in the coffin. But it's already going to start looking weaker once we even start losing that $850 range. That's why I have this box up here. Now, before going further, so we will go into those areas. So you already know, as soon as we lose 850 and 825, it's done, it's changed. Okay, it's just heading lower then for weeks and months, in my opinion. The only thing is that we'll talk about more on the hourly interval. Is the price action building in that direction, or has bulls taken control back, and can they change if possibly not on Monday, but if on Tuesday? We'll talk about all of that once I also show you some more data first. So let me pop on the short volume data on Nvidia. So here we are on Nvidia. Bearish engulfing candle was a sell-off by institutions. That's why you're not seeing much short volume percent. But following that day, all the rebounds were being shorted on Nvidia with a high volume percent. Then on the retest, you can see the difference. When the price was going up, less short volume at the top, high short volume start to come in again, 26%, 27%, 27, 28 at the 20 days moving average, confirming the break lower, and then this red candle also came with 27% short volume. So yes, short sellers. And on Nvidia, when I see a high short volume person, Nvidia is mostly owned by institutions. So you can, understand from that, when a high short volume percent is coming, that means it's mostly done by institutions. Nvidia is a heavily institutional traded stock. So that's that data. So yes, short sellers and bears have been piling up on Nvidia up here on the top as well. So here's the thing now. So on the weekly interval, after more than 3 months is when Nvidia has first time made these two red weekly candles. Okay, on weekly interval, it can be still argued that bulls have still a lot of room to play. This is just the pullback for wherever, even if it breaks 825. We'll talk about that in just a second. But that pullback this is like becoming a bearish play on the swing side for weeks. Okay, so just get my point. It's the interval horizon that you are trading with as well, right? But on weekly interval, the losing this level 825 is what bears needs to see to mark this as losing a pivot point and a good consolidation zone of the distribution phase. Now let me talk through what are those cases. Let's go to the intraday levels, hourly interval, and let's talk about junior trader. You said on the thumbnail, Nvidia can be either changed forever this week or this will go to all-time highs. Tell us first about the all-time highs. What is that, right? So here's the thing for that. So for that particular case, definitely Nvidia should stay above this distribution phase bottom neckline, that is 850 to 825. But as if Nvidia now regains 891, that will be a start of bulls again back in control. Yes, that will be a start of bulls back again in control. And this 200 hours moving average, which is hovering around at 906 now, another our significant level. And let's take a look at where 20 days moving average is. It's at 897. So 891 I talked about, bulls will start to regain control if on Monday or especially on Monday or even Tuesday, if bulls regain 891 and we are very close to that with the green candle. However, as I'll talk other things, you will soon know that why this is not a confirmed move as well yet. But 891 and above is when bulls will again start to take control, because it will bring it it will regain that structure, right? It will regain this previous support structures where bulls were trying to hold it for 5-6 days. So it holds a lot of importance for bulls and very close to this 200 hours moving average. Now here's the thing. I showed you that 898 is where 20 days moving average is, right? Let's just double confirm that. Yeah, 898 is where that 20 days moving average is. So let's put that in perspective. This is where 200 days moving. I'm just going to mark this, guys. So here we go. All right, this is where 200 days moving average is. As soon as then we clear this 200 hours moving average, as soon as we clear $906, guys, we're gonna clear this 200 hours moving average is gonna be here, but just give or take, right? Like 906 to 908 where 200 hours moving averages. As soon as we clear that with this confirmation of 891, where bulls will start to gain back control, and then you can expect that upside coming. This is where we would have Nvidia again change itself, the structure fully. Then it's not in the bear's camp. Okay, Nvidia then is going definitely $975 again, but most importantly, it's just not going to stay up there at 975. It's going to break then eventually. So this might look like more like this candle coming up, up slowly and slowly, There will be a pullback. There's a possibility of the pullback, but this would not, don't consider this as a sell-off then. This will more likely be just a normal pullback and a breakout. Yes. So that's a possibility as well. If that level is regained of 891, that will be a start of that. Now, as a bear, right? Let's talk about that. So as a bear, as if we lose 877 on Monday, it has to happen on Monday. If you are in a bear camp, like I'm still bearish on Nvidia because the structure is still to the downside. Still to the downside. We have been talking about all these plays. We have took all these plays to the downside. We have took all these plays to the long side as well. If you have been seeing my videos, you know all this. That's why it's important to hit the like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date. So, and guys, while I'm talking about it, if you are interested in my tools, I have 2 indicators, 2 trading bots, and Wall Street alerts. Links to my tools are in the description below. I can really quickly show you my day trading bot on the 5 minutes. This is the data on Nvidia. Look, there will be red days, and I take guarantee of nothing. These are only for education purposes and to learn to trade and just, a second confirmation if you want to check something. But yeah, I take guarantee of nothing, but you can see Nvidia's data, last 30 trades, $11,000 profit, and then looking great. Even the last trade, even though we are on the bearish side on Nvidia, but the bot is smart enough to pick up the rebounds as well and good moves and give good moves, right? Anyways, if you need access to all of my tools, links are in the description below. As I said, I have 2 indicators, 2 trading bots. All these things are done automatically. You don't have to do anything manually, and also Wall Street alerts. Links to my tools are in the description below of this video. Okay, so on hourly interval, as I showed you, we're still in the downtrend, though it's just the rebound that came and that I expected, and I said also in one of my videos when we had the flush here. Now the thing is that 877 is where we are lately finding some support. Now, if we want to continue this downtrend, 877 is what Nvidia needs to break on Monday and head lower and close the day below 877. For Monday, I'm not too worried if it closes above 862 or below, but it has to at least close below 877 if you're in the bears camp. And if you're in the bulls camp, you have to see Nvidia close above 891 the day. Between 877 and 891, it's a indecisive zone for me. It's a choppy zone, but that will define some strength or weakness as well, which I'll cover in the coming days, then the next week when the market is opened as well. So guys, this is how I'm taking a look, reading Nvidia. Now, as you know, this bottom box, blue box, is the last battle zone that I have marked here, and you can see that battle has already started to happen. This is where, because losing this $825 to $850 will just change Nvidia forever. All right. Yeah, so that will be like months and weeks of change happening on Nvidia. So that's where this level is so important. Okay, cool. All right, so guys, that's all for this video on Nvidia, and I'll be doing a lot more other videos throughout this weekend. I'll be doing Nvidia's options analysis as well. There's Tesla's video will be coming out as well. A lot of good stuff happening on Tesla. And then like Elon Musk just caught Reuters lying, robo-taxis are coming on Tesla. So all that good stuff will cover this weekend, and also a lot of options chain analysis I'll be doing with you guys. So subscribe, hit the like, and I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.